Thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel. All right, before we get into it, just want you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and murder that subscribe button. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, I want to talk to you guys is about what does Kristaps Porziņģis do for the Boston Celtics? What does he bring? To me, it's simple. Offensively, I think they take a couple steps forward from the simple fact that when you break down Kristaps Porziņģis' game, to me, offensively, he's a three-level scorer, a guy that can shoot the three. He got the midi. He also got a decent post game where he can do the left or right jump hook. It's easier for him to get his shot off because of the fact that how tall and lengthy he is. He can shoot over most players in the NBA, most bigs in the NBA, because of how long his arms are and just how tall he is in general. We know this is a big man's league. I mean, a small ball league, and it's not that many true 7-footers in the NBA as itself. But so most players ain't gonna be able to even affect Kristaps Porziņģis' shot. Whenever he wanted, it's a guy that they can just dump to the post, dump to the midi, or he can just Kristaps Porziņģis. It's not too many people that he's going to be having a hard time to get his shot off, is what I'm saying. But the key addition is, when you look at the game defensively, he's not to me, I don't think he's an all NBA defensive type of player, but he's effective enough in the paint to the point that he can alter a lot of shots, and he can rebound at a high clip, he can block shots, he can alter a lot of shots because of the fact that how tall he is. I think you're going to see the best version of Kristaps Porziņģis. When you look at his past histories on the teams that he's been on, it's hard to get motivated when you know your team ain't going nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most players, now I ain't trying to make no excuse for Kristaps Porziņģis, his lackluster play. His game is so inconsistent. But at the end of the day, when you on a championship team like a Boston Celtics, is a championship team without Kristaps Porziņģis. They've been to the finals. They've been true contenders for the past 3-4 years. A lot of people with this new addition of Kristaps Porziņģis this gonna put them the heavy favorites of coming out of the East. Now, I'm not saying they're gonna win it all, but they definitely got a great shot at winning it. Kristaps Porziņģis actually moves Tatum to his natural position. In my eyes, I think Tatum is a true small forward. No, he's been playing the power forward for the past few years because of the way that the lead is. They're small ball, so they want to put Tatum at the forward. Even though he has the height, I don't think body-wise he's built as a power forward. He's more like a finesse player that's a small forward, which is why Tatum likes to shoot. A lot of his game revolves around perimeter play or maybe some type of mid-range. He don't really drive to the basket like that. He's more of a finesse player. He want to shoot jump shots all day. With the addition of Kristaps Porziņģis, this is going to allow Tatum to shoot more jump shots, and it's going to make it harder for teams to actually double Tatum because of how offensively skilled Kristaps Porziņģis is. We all know how Jaylen Brown offensively, how skilled he is. This addition with Kristaps Porziņģis just allows Boston offensively to have way uncharted territory amount of space on the floor. Because if they start Al Horford at the 5, Al Horford can space the floor. We know he can shoot the corner threes effectively great. He also is a decent rim protector as well. Kristaps Porziņģis, we know he can shoot the 3 at an effective clip where you can't leave this guy open. Tatum, he can shoot the 3. Jaylen Brown, he can shoot the 3. And then if they get a serviceable point guard, a guy that can all they need is a point guard that can just run the ball up the floor, allow their players, Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they 2 first and second best players on the team, to get to their offensive sweet spots and then dump the ball to them, and then y'all run y'all plays through them like that. This takes the ball out of a point guard that's gonna limit the turnovers, when you take the ball, when you have a decent point guard that can just allow players to get into their sets, this allows Tatum and Jaylen Brown to not over dribble and have to do everything offensively, and then expect for them to guard the best player on the defensive end. To me, that's just too much. It's easier for. This is why they lost in the playoffs this past season. But at the end of the day, I like this. This is a great look for the Boston Celtics. I think defensive-wise, they may have taken a half a step, maybe a full step backwards toward defensive-wise. But to me, offensively, they took a 2 or 3 steps forward. So at the end of the day, let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments in the comment sections. Is this a good look for the Boston Celtics since the new addition of Kristaps Porziņģis? To me, the only missing ingredient is a serviceable point guard, that a guy that's gonna that's very smart, like a Ricky Rubio type of player. If they can get a player like him, a guy that's just gonna have a low turnover rate, and a guy that's an effective passer, playmaker, and don't really care about getting shot attempts up. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up button, and I'm out.